Hey beautiful souls, thank you so much for being here and welcome. My name is Danielle. Today's pick a card topic is viewer requested. We're taking a look at what is stopping them from reaching out. So this is a very low to no contact reading. For this one, I doubt I will be pulling message cards, but we will see. Not likely though. I'm still rolling the astrology dice and pulling initial tiles for extra confirmation. Before I dive into your decks and crystals, I do have an announcement. I have been revamping my website a little bit, and I finally created a new reading that's focused more on your questions and interests. So this is great for anyone who is a returning client that, you know, maybe wants something a little different, doesn't want to keep constantly looking into the same points that I look into, like the same layouts. And it's also actually it's a great offer for anyone really. So I have a full version, which is 10 questions, and I have a mini version, which is 3 questions. And the full version right now is on sale for a limited time, $20 off. So I do recommend, if you've been wanting a little bit of a sale there and you want your own questions, check that out. And actually check out both of them. But yeah, you guys get to choose the topics. You can even go a little bit between all of my readings, except this is not going to be a full-on spice reading. I have a full separate reading for that. So just keep that in mind and make sure you read the information provided. So yeah, I will link it below. And you can check it out if you're interested. If you're not interested right now, you know, you can always check it out in the future. And if you're not, you know, a full reading's not for you, or maybe it's just not in the budget, you can check out the mini version, which is just 3 questions. So yeah. Anyways, enough about that. Yeah, I'm not great at promoting myself, as you can tell. So let's just dive into your crystals. Let's just get on with it. All right. Okay, so group 1, we have the, oh shoot. This is the Artist's Decoded Tarot with the Rose Quartz. Group 2, you have the Light Seers Tarot with the Lemon Calcite. And group 3, you have the Sugar Skull Tarot with the Tiger Eye. All right, so timestamps are pinned in the comment section, and I will see you lovelies at your reading. Hey, group 1, you chose the Artist's Decoded reading tarot with the Rose Quartz. Welcome to your reading. All right, let me figure out, I'll place it here. I know I'm a little early with the pumpkins. I know it's not Halloween. I've been looking I finally went to Dollar Tree for the first time. We have one nearby my house. So I've never been to Dollar Tree looking for fall decorations, and I found these cute little things. And my kids also are wanting me to decorate the house for seasons. So here we are. All right. So what is stopping your person from reaching out? 6 of Swords. With the 2 of Wands. The Moon with Pisces. All right, I might have to move my little pumpkins. We have the Hermit, Virgo. What is stopping them from reaching out? Ace of Pentacles. King of Wands. The 4 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords. Okay. So I feel like your person still thinks about you. They think about their decisions, and I feel like they're kind of like teetering on the possibility of reaching out to you. Yeah, they may have like went silent unexpectedly here with the tower. It may even feel like ghosting. So this person did receive an offer. And this may have taken, so this does have to do with their life. I feel like with their career, finances, an opportunity here. I'm not seeing like a romantic opportunity. I'm seeing more focused on finances, their stability, centered around like home, saving, that type of thing, their goals. So the reason why they're not reaching out to you right now is they're like self-focused. Okay. I want to see here what the Two of Wands is for. Yeah, they had a choice, or have a choice to make. The Sun. Okay, so this is someone who's choosing what's best for them right now, what's going to make them happy. I don't know, something feels uneasy about this though, and it could just be the way they went about not reaching out to you. Because it feels like they're focused. Yeah, they're very focused on themselves right now, on these new opportunities. Let's see. Ace of Pentacles. What came along here? I feel like this is something that they've been wanting for quite some time, looking forward to. Maybe they've mentioned this to you. Page of Cups. Yeah, their emotions were tied to this. This may even be like a long-term goal that they've had. And I feel like, honestly, this is a great opportunity for them. I see them having the opportunity for personal and financial growth. Yeah, they're pretty excited. They're really, honestly, they are really excited here. And I don't know, because I feel it's like I feel for you guys because it sucks when somebody's not reaching out to you like that. It does really hurt, especially if this person actually did go ghost. And it was very unexpected, especially if they were giving you a lot before. But also at the same time, like it feels like this is a long-term goal of theirs that they are actually really excited about. Like they feel emotional about this, like in an excited way, in a happy way, like a child, like excited. This is something that they've been wanting for quite some time. So in a way, I'm kind of like excited for them too. But it's like, okay, yeah. So they may have, they could have explained this to you or given you a heads up, especially if you are someone who you're used to that, the connection and the attention and the conversation, the energy, the equal energy, and suddenly it stops, right? That's enough, especially if any of you struggle with anxiety or are overthinkers. That's enough to really jolt you, right? So I can kind of see, I feel that disappointment. What's stopping them from reaching out? Let's dive a little more. Five of Wands. King of Cups. Ace of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. All right. Yeah, there's some challenges. So it wasn't just because they're excited. It really isn't an easy transition here. I feel like they do still care about you and they do think of you. But it's like their priorities are elsewhere, and maybe they need to figure out their priorities and how to balance the both of them. But yeah, they are self-focused right now. So that is why. I'm going to go a little deeper though, which I wasn't really planning on, to see, you know, kind of like where their head's at with you specifically. See, this is why I don't like to go willy-nilly with the suggested readings, because I like to give them some thought. But sometimes unexpected things come up. So let's take a look at where their head's at with you. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Swords. The Seven of Swords. Nine of Swords. Okay, so their head's not in the greatest place right now. Four of Wands. Judgment. Oh yeah, yeah. They know they have to make things right. Seven of Cups. They know they didn't maybe handle this the best, or at least that's a fear of theirs. Okay. Where are their heads at with you? They're a little worried that this may, they may have completely ruined this, sabotaged this, betrayed your trust, hurt you. I feel like there's still that emotions, like they still want your connection. They still want your connection, but they know that they're going to have to make a shift here and make a decision, because it feels like a little confusing. It's like they don't know what to do. There's a lot going on now, especially if this is a new territory for them with what they're doing. I feel like there's just a lot. It's just a lot. It's like a transition period, which could take an adjustment. So a little bit of confusion here. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Seven of Swords. Think about you a lot. They keep it hidden. Page of Swords. They're secretly keeping tabs on you. They're secretly watching you. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Okay, Three of Pentacles, yeah. Things getting in the way here. It's an obstacle. It feels like too much is going on here. So they kind of had to choose. At this moment, they had to choose between this connection or their future, when it comes to goals. And not that, you know, a connection, a relationship can be a goal. It absolutely can be here. But I feel like this is more like education or career focus which is what took their focus off of this connection. Maybe they were in a position where money was really tight, finances were tight, so they, depending on their situation too, like, because we don't really know, like, we're not diving deep into their financial situation. So this could be someone who was maybe going through a very significant struggle with their finances, and they were hoping for a certain breakthrough to get out of their position, or, you know, their living situation or whatever's going on. So it could have been like a very serious situation for them. Maybe they weren't doing so well financially, and they needed to focus on that for survival. That's basically what I was looking for. I'm thinking, what am I trying to say here? They could have been, or they could be in survival mode. Like, I'm not looking deep into this, because it is a general reading, but this may be where your person's head was at. And yeah, you know, honestly, it really doesn't excuse not being able to give a heads up. But for some of you, this person is still kind of in contact with you. You would obviously feel their energy pull away. It's very noticeable, and it still hurts, even if they are connecting with you, because you do notice patterns, you notice cycles, and you know when someone's, fully in, and then suddenly things shift and they're distracted. So yeah, they got some things going on. Eight of Swords, and they are having anxiety, and they are a little scared. Okay, so you know what? I may I may end up pulling message cards for you guys, because now we're moving into, okay, where their head's at. So we have ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, good time. So you guys could have been having like a really good time together, and suddenly it just like ended. Yeah, abandoned, left out, walked away cold. Like it went from, colorful, fun, everything's good, to all of a sudden like cold. Like, what the heck? Yeah. So it was a complete drastic, like, you felt it. You felt it for sure. Okay. So let's kind of get some messages here. What do they want to say to group 1? We have, I am manifesting you. If I opened up to you, would you laugh at me? Or, sorry, would you take me seriously? I've asked a tarot reader about you. So, yeah, they're trying to get information. I've never stopped loving you. Let's get one more. I can't wait to meet your friends and family. Okay. So for some of you, there may be a plan for the future here. Given that we're about to move into fall and, you know, the holidays like Thanksgiving, the holiday season is coming up, there could be a plan to finally get back together, because this person wants to meet your friends and family. They want to meet, maybe they've only met a few of them and not the other ones, like siblings or aunts or uncles, grandparents. So this person is saying like, hey, look, I still love you, or I still care about you. Apparently they have a hard time opening up. They're worried. They're scared that you're not going to take them seriously. And I feel like the nature of this could very well be because they all of a sudden like just withdrew their energy. So it's like maybe they may be a little worried that if they explain this to you, that you may not believe them. And yeah, they're trying to get information. I feel like, let's see, what are they asking a tarot reader? Like, what do they want to know? What are they asking about you? Trying to get information, probably to see how you're going to react if they reach out. What are they asking a tarot reader about you? Is this 2 cards or 1? We have the 8 of Cups. Whether you've moved on. Yeah, they want to know if you've moved on. All right. Okay, so we have Taurus, we have Aries, 7th house Libra, 5th house Leo. I'm seeing Buck, B-U, oh, you can't even see that. All right, where am I putting this? Trying to see on my screen here. Over here. B U O K E. Could have Becca. B O F R I seeing the word. If we have another F, we have offer. We have T V E A, and last but not least, another A. Could have Kevin, Kira, am I missing a tile? Oh, I thought I had a C. Okay, apparently I'm hallucinating letters. Okay, all right. It's probably the U or something. I don't know. Who knows? I'm seeing Rita. I'm seeing fritter. Maybe someone's into fritters. I'm seeing the word bake. Someone's into baking. Seeing tea. Ooh. Now this reading is making me hungry now. Tea. We have tea, bake, and fritters. All right. We could have Ivy. We have Ava. Okay, I'm going to leave it here actually. So that is what I have for you, Group 1. Thank you so much for watching. I'm wishing you guys all the best. Sending you so much love. Feel free to throw in some more suggestions so I can add it to my list. Those are always welcome. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next reading. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey Group 2, you chose the Light Seers Tarot with the Lemon Calcite. Welcome to your reading. Alrighty, let's place your stone there. Okay, so you know how I said in the beginning, if you were around for the intro, that I wasn't going to do message cards? Well, Group 1 kind of revamped a little bit. I added a little extra. So not only are we going to be looking at what's stopping them from reaching out, I kind of want to see where their head's at with you. And possibly anything that they want to say. So I'm only pulling like 5 message cards. So yeah. There's that. So let's dive in. See what is stopping them from reaching out right now. What is stopping them from reaching out? 4 of Swords. So this person could be on the mend here. Noticing like that knitted heart. You know, recovering after the 3 of Swords. They could very well be going through a period of grief, needing some solitude right now. So I feel like this is saying it's not necessarily anything personal, but let's continue. 4 of Wands. Yeah, something may have shaken their foundation here. 7 of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. What is stopping them from reaching out? Page of Cups. The Sun. Eight of Swords. The Fool. Okay. So here with the 8 of Swords, mentally they're not in the greatest place. 4 of Swords, they also like they're needing to mend here. I do see them getting back to a point, like getting back into the groove. I don't know if this person's like, as I was shuffling, I was pulling out the 7 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. I heard like bereavement. So this person may have taken like a leave or some time off to grieve. Now, or this could just be like a break from work to focus on their own health or their mental health. But here, like their heart was hurting. They were in pain. Like they needed rest. For some of you, this person also had some obligations in the home to take care of. Why is the 4 of Swords here? Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like at some point, and this is probably the most annoying thing that anyone's going to hear, uh, at some point they do eventually plan on reaching out. But that's the thing, like anyone who may be a little bit familiar with tarot or have maybe watched some of these before, you may have heard, especially if you watch me, I do say like the Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving. Could be one of the slowest moving cards in the deck. It's very thought out, but it's planned, right? This is not like... It's very intentional with the forward movement. It's not like oh, whatever, I'm just going to close my eyes, send a message, and wham, bam, boom, there's your message. No, this person, if they're going to reach out, it's going to be very, very intentional. They just don't know when. And see, and that's the annoying part. That really is the annoying part. Why is the Eight of Swords here? So, but yeah, something's going on here. Eight of Wands. I feel like they're doing themselves a disservice by prolonging this or being too scared to move forward, to do this. There could have been a significant amount of time that has passed since you last spoke to them, so they may be a little bit scared what to say here, and they're trying to work up the courage and figure out a plan of what exactly to say to you and how to break the silence. So that could be part of the struggle here. Let's continue because it's not really... We see them doing their own thing, unless... Are they getting out and having fun? They may be having fun with friends or other friends. Okay, what's going on with them? What's stopping them from reaching out? Six of Pentacles. The High Priestess. Three of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, family. Yeah, there is some other priorities within the community and family here. But again, I feel like they do plan on coming towards you. But right now it feels like there's only like you're only attached through energy. Yeah, they're waiting. They're waiting to reach out to you. They're waiting. Why is the Three of Wands here? We have Pisces, by the way. I think that's the first here. We have Aquarius, Leo. Three of Wands. I feel like this is someone who's kind of scared, waiting for the right moment. They don't know if it's the right moment to approach you. I feel like this person is very analytical and they're analyzing everything. I don't know if this person's selfish. Like, yeah, they have things going on, but something about them, unfortunately, just because we have some like celebration cards, maybe they had something going on with family and they got distracted and they were out having a good time, and that could be why. But I don't know. It's just something here rubs me the wrong way, and it feels like how do I say this? I might just have to be blunt. It's like, in a way, they're acting selfish. They like, actually, no, I'm just going to go blunt. So, I'm sorry to anyone who is maybe, it may be heavier. So, yeah, I apologize for that, but sometimes it has to come through in order for it to like really make sense. Okay. So this person is like out doing their own life. It's almost like they don't care. Like, oh, I'll get to group 2 when I get to them. Yeah, I have a plan to come back, but right now I don't care. I'm just having fun. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. It's like they don't care. They have a plan. Yeah, they may have been distracted with other things. Maybe they were going through stuff, but it feels very, whatever. It's kind of like, in a way, part of them expects you to be there when they're done having their fun. Whatever that is, like being carefree, out living their life. It's like they, in a way, expect you, but at the same time, they're kind of scared to reach out. They may have a fear of really committing and communicating here, which is why right now we're going to take a look at where their head's at specifically with you. But yeah, it feels kind of selfish. Now, maybe they're not intending for it to be selfish, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. That's what I was picking up on. Like, whatever, I'm just out doing my own thing. Who cares? Unfortunately. And I know that's like not the best, obviously, but I don't know how else to really explain it, to be honest, other than very straight to the point there. Okay, so where's their head at when it comes to you? The Hermit, we have Virgo. 5 of Cups. Okay, so they have regrets. Oh, 5 of Pentacles. Not in a good place. Maybe they're not having as much fun as, or it's like they're out having fun, and then when it's nighttime, quiet time, they're filled with regret here. King of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, the Devil. Because just before I pulled the Devil, I was going to say, I wonder if this person's very impulsive. Okay, you may know, I'm getting, this person may struggle with some bipolar. Maybe they're experiencing like a manic episode and then like a low, a depression. So that could be part of it, because I'm getting like very excited, like manic, and then all of a sudden filled with a lot of regrets. They may be out, because I was also getting addictions as well. So there could be addictions tied into that. And then when it's all said and done, when they're done having their fun, or, coming down from a manic episode, they're filled with, well, a lot of heaviness. So that could be very well, and maybe it comes across as completely selfish, but maybe it really, at the core of it, it may not actually be that they're intentionally doing this to be a jerk to you or anything. So it could just be something that they do struggle with, but initially it comes across as selfish to people, or maybe people who don't understand. But yeah, so we do have fears. We have regrets. And I'm noticing now where their head's at with you, we see a lot of darkness. So they're in a dark place when they think they're filled with regrets and fears. So this could be like all this fun energy. The reason why they're not reaching out could be like them trying to distract themselves from the darkness, but it ends up leading to darkness. 2 of Swords. He has someone who's confused and clouded. Temperance, we have Capricorn, we have Sagittarius. Three of Swords. Yeah, look at all these dark clouds. Heartbroken. Filled with regret and shame. Guilt. Confusion. Clarify the Devil. The Tower. Ooh, jeez. Scorpio and Aries. They feel that their choices really screwed this up for the two of you. Like, they really messed up. They acted on impulse. And it kind of feels like it caused like a rift in this connection. I feel in the moment it may have come out as selfish, like they were thinking about themselves. They were thinking about, you know, what was going to satisfy them in the moment with their choices. They acted very impulsively. They weren't rationally thinking. This person absolutely was not rationally thinking with some of the choices they made, with why they're not reaching out to you. Like, they were just feeling a need. Like, I need my fix. I need to, like, do whatever it is. And now they're faced with the consequences. And it's a lot of pain. Because they know they should have shown up better. Because you may have expected better from them. And it's like they really let you down, and they know it. Clarify Five of Cups. Queen of Wands. For some of you, and I say this again because I didn't say it this reading, but I do recommend that you always check in with your intuition. Don't take anything that doesn't fit. So if you're very intuitive, you highly expect or suspect certain things. I feel like this person may have, one, they may have ruined something good with a good person here. Two, I'm getting that they could have surrounded themselves, like looked to other people for fulfillment, for enjoyment, rather than coming to you in this connection. It's like they needed that fix, they needed attention. So basically it could be like cheating on you in a way, maybe full on, or even just flirting, because some people do consider flirting to be cheating. But again, like, I don't know, this is no contact, so this is obviously telling me you're not together. So maybe they don't consider it cheating. You may have been on a break, and maybe there's a lot of things that could have gone on if we were to really dive into this. But yeah, there's, at the core of it, they were being selfish, and now they're left with the repercussions. Okay, how are they feeling about group 2? What's going on with group 2? We have spying, social network, information ways. Peace, balance, harmony, friendship. Why are they spying? They may... Oh, okay. I'm getting they may have, like, strange online activity. Being sneaky. hiding information from you. Wanting to keep the peace. Yeah, I feel like they're hiding information to try and keep it as peaceful as possible. I really hope that no one's resonating with this group. Yeah. To be honest, I never liked the heavy readings, but I mean, they are unfortunately someone's experience, or, you know, a group of people's experience. So this could be your confirmation. And if you've been nodding along to this reading, like, yep, I knew it, then obviously it's for you. Maybe a couple things just resonate. Like I said, I gave off some possibilities there, so I don't know. I just kind of have a feeling that there's a significant amount of people coming to group 2. Okay, so we have, you thought I wasn't listening, but I heard every word. I don't know what to say. So they're keeping tabs, they're listening. Or maybe you're listening, the one listening in, and they're trying to be sneaky. I'm in so much pain right now. I'm sorry I wasn't honest with you. I was in a bad place. I feel safe with you. On the bottom here, I rushed into another connection and I regret it. Okay, so yeah, that could be the confirmation. Oh, but then it's like, what are you doing, group 2's person? I don't even know if this person's going to be able to come back from this. Now again, I mean, it really depends on situations, right? Because if you weren't together, maybe it was just them talking to multiple people. Obviously, not everybody likes that, but different situations, right? So, but yeah, this person's saying they feel safe with you. And I really hope it's not, they had to go out and see what else was out there to realize that they feel safe with you. I don't know. This person really has some making up to do. And maybe even some self-discovery or some shadow work. They need to be doing some work on themselves before jumping into anything with anybody. And that includes, like, if they're talking to other people and not just you. Like, I don't even... They need to focus on themselves, because I feel like here they need to be doing some work, because obviously they feel pretty crappy about their choices here, and they know they wronged you, they know they hurt you. So yeah, they have to make things right with them internally and make things right with you. But I feel like some of you guys aren't going to be around to hear from them, because you're off living your own life. All right, so let's take a look at your signs and houses. So we have 5th house Leo, we have Cancer, we have Scorpio, and we have 12th house Pisces. Okay, so we have M, N, L, I, R, D, U, N, see, mind, B, D, O, N, Dawn. Could also have Bonnie, I, Donnie, O, N, M, DM, and U. I'm also seeing bound. Okay. I'm going to leave it there. So that is what I have for you, group 2. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best. Feel free to throw your suggestions for readings, for future readings, in the comments. I will add it to my list because I do really love suggestions. It does help me out rather than just doing what are their thoughts and feelings. So yeah, throw them my way, any topic. It could even be spicy. If you don't feel comfortable throwing them in the public comments, then you're welcome to email me. So, okay. With that being said, I am leaving it here. I will see you guys in the next reading. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey, group 3, you chose the Sugar Skull Tarot with the tiger eye. Welcome to your reading. All right, let me place your crystal here. Okay, so as I was saying in the intro, I was saying that I'm likely not doing message cards. However, the reading took a turn starting from group 1. So I will be pulling some channeled messages. Just about 5 cards. Okay, so what is stopping them from reaching out? Eight of Pentacles. 8 of Swords. This person is really focused on their fears right now. Queen of Wands. Alright. Gonna have to move everything. Page of Cups. Why aren't they reaching out? 8 of Wands. We have angel number 888 coming through. We have the Devil, Capricorn. 3 of Cups. Two of Swords. Okay. I feel like they're scared to reach out. They're scared of you. They're intimidated by you. I feel like they don't know what to say. They want to impress you. Things are going well. You may be like in the early stages or like a friendship type of stage, like a friendly getting to know each other. And this person wants to take it to the next level. For some of you are reaching out about someone that you've been just getting to know. Yeah, they They're really interested in you. But intimidated. Fascinated and intimidated by you at the same time. It's like they have a choice to make. Which doesn't make sense, because if they're fascinated... Why? Why is the Two of Swords here? Knight of Wands. They're holding back. They're scared. I feel like this person doesn't feel like at par with you, or up to your standard. For some reason, they have it in their head like maybe they're beneath you or lower than you, or you're not actually going to be very interested in them. Hold on, let me fix my thing here. All right, guys, sorry about that. I just noticed on my end that the camera was going all like freaky and wobbly and wonky, so hopefully it wasn't doing on your end. I'm gonna check it out when I get, so I don't know, depending on how long it was, I might just scrap the whole reading, because I know like that would be annoying to watch, but I guess we'll see. Because yeah, I may have to redo the whole thing. Okay, anyways, yeah, so this person, like, in some ways, like, they have it in their head, like, they might not be good enough for you. So, let's see what is going on here. Okay, why aren't they reaching out? What's stopping them from reaching out? Let's get a few more. The Emperor. Knight of Swords. The Hierophant. Justice. Okay. It kind of feels like they're trying to like build themselves up. Really stuck in ego. Like they're really stuck in their head here, thinking about this, thinking about like comparing themselves to you. For some of you, they may have commitments or obligations elsewhere where they can't. If it's another connection or another relationship, and it's just like you're friendly, you're having a good time, maybe chatting, there's an interest there. I feel like they're intentionally holding back because they're too attracted to you. Like they really want to act on those feelings. But they may, like I said, they may have obligations elsewhere, or they could like have, the Hierophant can talk about like certain beliefs and traditions that they have for themselves that they really want to honor. And again, they are very, very attracted to you, which you would think it wouldn't make sense. But I feel like it's kind of like you're enticing to them, and they're trying to stop themselves. They're trying to hold themselves back for whatever reason. Maybe they're celibate and they don't want to act on that just yet. They may have set like certain rules for themselves or goals that they want to see through. So it may be easier for them to pull back than to just let loose, because I feel like if they come in full force, there's no stopping. Like they're going to be way too tempted here. I am getting a temptation. We do have a definite attraction, but in some ways it's like they feel powerless and they feel intimidated by you as well. Okay, so what's on their mind when it comes to you? Like where's their head at? How are they feeling? Where's their head at? Okay, so we have emotions coming through. The World. The Hanged Man. Okay, so this person has definitely developed feelings. Yeah, there has been a change. We have Pisces. We have Capricorn, Sagittarius, Three of Wands. I'm getting unexpected feelings. Oh, this person's like falling in love with you here. Secretly in love with you. Something's going on. Yeah, they may have somebody else. And that is why. It's stopping. Like they're trying to be... Okay, they're trying to be respectful. They're not trying to act on their desires. Is what I'm getting. Nine of Wands. Oh, but they want to. You have no idea how hard it is for them to hold back. They really want to take their chance. I'm looking at that wheel. Was it a roulette wheel? Yeah, they kind of want to gamble on this. We do have sexual desires as well here, coming through here. I'm getting deeper feelings. May have been friendly and suddenly it turned into something more for them. But yeah, they really want to take it to the bedroom with you. They're intimidated by you. And you turn them on. Okay, what's going on? How are they feeling towards my group 3? Chasing. Pursuit, toxicity, resilience. Yeah, this may not be the best of situations, the most ideal. It might not be the greatest of the greatest of situations. Oh my god. I've never had that. Chasing and running. Okay, someone's chasing, someone's running here. Maybe ghosting, disappearing, invisible. It's like a game going on. What is going on? I'm also getting like runner-chaser dynamic. This could be a twin flame or a soul connection. Because typically that's a very popular term in the twin flame community. Now, so there's that. If they don't have to be your twin flame, but it's going to resonate for somebody, right? So we have confessions, unveiling, coming clean, messages. Okay, so there's some confessions that need to come through. I feel like this person's trying to do the respectful thing. They're trying not to act on their feelings because something's going on. Like they have some things, like they feel like it's not appropriate to do so, but they also want to. So it's kind of like, will they? And the way they want you is, I don't know if they'll be able to hold back, to be honest. I don't think they will. Unless they just like to torture themselves. So let's see what they want to say to you. What messages would they like to say? What needs to come through here? No one compares to you. Can we please move on from the past? If I asked you to stay, would you? Mm-hmm. You do things to me. You thought I wasn't listening, but I heard every word. Okay. So maybe you think that this person doesn't pay attention to you. What are they talking about here? You thought I wasn't listening, but I heard every word. What are they talking about? Page of Swords. Information. Could be spying. Maybe you don't think that they're watching you, that they're keeping tabs. But they're keeping tabs. Like, this person thinks about you a lot. Ooh, you live in this person's head rent-free. And romantically. 8 of Cups. Yeah, they haven't... They're doing some things here. Trying to decide what they want. This person can't stop thinking about you. So, even though they're not reaching out, even though, you know, what's stopping them, there's some sort of obligation where they feel it's not appropriate to reach out. Whether it's a personal goal of theirs, like maybe they have certain beliefs, certain traditions that they want to follow. But the reason why they're holding back is because they want to be close to you and have you so badly. So it's like they won't be able to really control themselves if they get near you, or if they have time alone with you. So it's like, if I asked you to stay, would you? It's like, it's going to end up leading to the bedroom if someone stays. So it's going to turn into that. Like I said, I don't know what their willpower is like, but if they would have to have a strong willpower to not eventually cave. Because I have a feeling this person's eventually going to cave. Okay, so we have Virgo, Sagittarius, first house Aries, and we have, what are you, 6th house Virgo. Let me move my message cards out of the way. We have T, H, N, E, G, blank, that could be anything. We have A, I, B, S, IBS, maybe someone struggles with that. An odd thing to come through the tiles. Okay, I'm seeing Asia. Seeing Gibbs. Maybe someone's last name is Gibson. Seeing Kia. Kasha. We have E. We have Kai. Kate. Katie. And I. I'm seeing the word haste. Beth, Issa, Nathan, I'm also seeing Bathe, Tia, Ethan, All right, I'm going to leave it there. So that is what I have for you, group 3. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best. Feel free to throw in some more suggestions. I will add it to my list. They are always welcome. If you don't feel comfortable posting them publicly, you're welcome to send an email or use the contact form with, YouTube topic suggestions. All right, so I will see you guys in the next reading. Take care. Bye-bye.